Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. This Bible study goes way beyond the internet. This Bible study reaches into parts of the galaxy where no Bible study has gone before. So glad to have you on Daily Dose Radio today. We're looking at verses 3 and 4 in Psalm 132. Psalm 132, another psalm for those ascending, or a song, rather, for those ascending. And we come to 3 and 4, and we find out David's vow. Let's look at David's vow today. Now, we're just going to look at the vow, and we're going to see the reason for the vow tomorrow in verse 5. But let's look at the vow today in 3 and 4. I will not come into the tent of my house. I will not go up to the couch of my bed. I will not give sleep to my eyes, or to my eyelids slumber. So what is he talking about? Well, this vow, or what he swore to the Lord, the strong one of Jacob. That's beautiful, isn't it? I love the play on both of those. And then we have in 3 and 4 what he actually said. So he's going to deny himself something. But why is he denying himself something? Well, to look ahead, we know that he's doing it for a spiritual reason. He wants to bless the Lord. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow, but let's talk about the denial for a second. Look at it. I will not come up into the tent of my house. I will not go up to the couch of my bed. I will not give sleep to my eyes, or to my eyelids slumber. So he's going to deny himself sleep. He's going to deny himself the comforts of his bed, which probably means his wife. And it also probably means when he's not coming up in the tent of his house, it probably means also he's denying himself the sustenance of food. And of course, not all the time he's doing this, but David is saying, this is how important this is to me. This is that important. I am going to deny myself the comfort of my house, the comfort of my bed, the comfort of sleep, so that I can do something for the Lord. So I guess the question I have for you and for me today is, when's the last time you made a vow like this? That you were going to deny yourself some pleasure in life, something that gives you rest, so that you could focus your attention on the Lord. We need to do that. We need to do more of it. We would call it in this day and age fasting. Probably David wouldn't have used that word for what he was proposing because his is a little bit grander, and I'm sure he's carving out lots of time so that he could focus on the plans for the temple and leave that for his son Solomon. But let's think about it for ourselves. We need to cut out time of our busy schedule so that we can focus on the thing that is important. What is it? What is important enough spiritually to you that you would give up food or sleep or the pleasure of your bed? What is that important to you that you would do that, spiritually speaking now? Well, if you have that in your mind's eye right now, let's think about it. Okay, you've got that thing, then why aren't you doing it? How come you've not humbled yourself yet? You see, this passage 3 and 4 gives us the humility of soul that David put himself through so that he could accomplish something for the Lord. And he knew that he had to do it. And sometimes we know we need to do something that stands right there in front of us. But ladies and gentlemen, it's bad for, but we're so weak we don't do it. That thing is bad for us. It prevents us spiritually. It's a falsehood that breaks us. It keeps us from growing. It keeps us from becoming what God would have us to be, or from doing what he would have us to do. Whatever that thing is, it's time to humble your soul and put that on the altar and say, Lord, I'm giving this up for you. Maybe it's only for a little while. Maybe it's forever. But whatever it might be, you're giving that up for him so that you can serve him with a whole heart. Join me tomorrow. We'll look at the conclusion of the vow in verse 5 and verse 5 only tomorrow on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.